Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Hi,
Ann and I,
everyone.
yeah, Ann and I are both here by the grace of God, I think. Um,
Lisa has caught my no voice thing.
yep. And I swear I would think that we lived like either in the same house or very close together because this has been going on now for a while. It's just crazy insane. So I'm going to try to get through this live in one piece. But I'm so excited because not only are we sharing Anne's fabulous products again, and you guys know how excited I get about that, but I'm also sharing Eileen Hall's scoreboard truck die that she sent to me. And I'm super excited to show you guys this project, this centerpiece that I created with it.
It's so beautiful. I
Oh,
love
thank you.
it.
It's just fun. It's just lots of fun. There's lots of good fun stuff going on there. So, excuse me. I'm going to be doing that a lot, so don't mind me. Um
I'm
anyway,
just
so
trying to
before
find us on Facebook. It's just not coming up yet.
yeah,
But there's a couple of people here. So,
I was
hi, everyone.
wondering just for the same reason that and that well, it doesn't matter because I turn my notifications off, so I don't know if it's going live or not. But anyways, we're here. So, for those of you that are joining us for the very first time, my name is Lisa Rojas, and this is my business partner and very good friend, Ann Butler. And we own Bella Crafts Publishing. Um, Bella Crafts Publishing puts out a free digital craft magazine 4 times a year. We are releasing the winter issue
Today.
today. Yay! So today it's going to hit your
It's so
inboxes.
beautiful.
It is so gorgeous. I mean, come
It
on.
is. I mean, the cover, when you guys see the cover, it is stunning.
It's so
And
beautiful. So
you'll
beautiful.
have it in your inbox in a couple hours. I think I have it set for 3:00 Central
Okay.
Time. So
There we go. Perfect.
yes.
So those of you that are on the West Coast with me, that means that you'll be hitting it or you'll be getting it about 1.
Yep.
So that is very,
So
very cool.
pretty. So many
Yeah.
great projects. So many last minute, quick and easy Christmas projects. There's over a dozen, I think.
Which we all
Just,
need, right?
quick, easy. You need to get them done,
Now, right?
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. Yeah. And, the holiday season brings so much, added stress and everything. Anyway, we are doing those last minute things. So, yeah, we are excited. I'm gonna wait for a minute or so before I start my live because I want to make sure that the announcement goes out. I'm gonna check my phone real quick
Okay.
too.
I'm gonna check my phone too.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I don't see it here. That's the thing. Usually, even though I don't get a notification, I can find it.
right, right,
But I'm
right,
not
right.
even seeing it.
All right.
Those of you that are here, if you just put hi in the comments so we can make sure.
Okay. Yeah.
And it really shouldn't matter. We tape it anyhow, but we do like to make sure that
that it's working, and
we
I
are
think
live.
I think that's our fear from all of the years that we spent. Is it working? Is it not working?
From having a bad platform. But
Yeah.
this platform is so wonderful.
Yeah, StreamYard is awesome. So, you guys,
There, I see us.
okay, yeah, I found us on yeah, I found us too. So I'm gonna
Sorry,
I
guys.
still didn't see a notification, but that's all right. Okay, so anyways, back to the business at hand here. I'm creating this project today. I'll just wait and show you as we go along because it's just so much fun. It is just so much fun. I love this die so much. And if I would have had more time and not been sick, I would have done a centerpiece with the camper too, because I already
Oh,
have
yeah.
a camper. And that's what, I thought, oh my gosh, okay, that's what I'll do. But yeah, life gets in the way and whatever. So I only got to use Eileen's truck today, but that's okay. I'm excited. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
So
This sickness thing needs to go away. But we are both very happy to be here. And I'm going to try and preserve Lisa's voice for a minute. I will
thank you.
talk.
Thank you.
Let her take a sip of her water, so she can do her demo.
Oh, yeah.
As she said, we have the magazine and it is coming out this afternoon. I am so excited because it is simply beautiful.
It is.
You will love the cover and all the stuff in it, of course. There's over 20 projects, and I think all of them could be gifts for Christmas, but a lot of them are geared for Christmas.
Right.
In the winter season. You can change colors on anything to make it for any time of year, but it is a beautiful magazine. And also I wanted to mention Bellicon 2023.
2023.
It is happening in February 23rd through the 25th in Dallas. The price, I looked at the price. I want to make it as reasonable and economical for everybody.
Right.
But still we have to pay the bills of having it at venue.
Yeah.
And we have to meet their limits of how much you have to spend and everything.
Yeah. It's a lot of money.
It is. It is.
People don't understand. It's a lot of money.
But I took out the Saturday evening dinner. So that will save everybody $70 because for $70, you could get a really nice dinner. Although the banquet would have been beautiful. We are going to have a Saturday evening event anyways after everybody eats, where we will do giveaways with the rest of the door prizes and say goodbyes and thank everybody.
Yeah.
But I thought if I could make it just a little bit more economical for everybody, and because it's Christmas right now, and it is $2.99 for the event.
That is so inexpensive.
That is 8 hours of workshops.
Yeah.
A swag bag with over $200 worth of products in it from our sponsors. And that could just keep going up the more sponsors that come in. I had 3 of them coming yesterday. So you just don't know.
Yeah.
And giveaways, time with crafty friends, incredible teachers. It includes 2 lunches. And it is in Dallas, Texas. So you guys all want to check that out.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing event. It really, really is. And I know that we had talked about the expense of everything. And yeah, we do our very, very best to, we do a lot of things for free. Our magazine is free, our lives, so we do a lot. And this is just, it's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be an amazing event.
Anything in person. I mean, hello.
Yeah.
Get with your crafty peeps.
Yes.
Friends.
Yes.
Meet new friends.
Yes. And, meet those friends that you met online, I mean, my goodness. Okay. So anything else before I forget, Anne? Glue.
Nope. I will put links in while Lisa is doing her live, and
perfect.
Make sure you like, comment, and share. #BellaCrafts to enter for this week's giveaway.
Yes. So let's get this party started. It's going to be easier. I know I like to show the project, ahead of time before I put my camera down, but it's kind of big, so we can't do that. So I'm going to show it to you when I switch cameras. So let's do that now. You guys talk amongst yourselves for just a minute.
Yes. We
There we
are excited to see
go.
this project because Eileen makes the designs the best dies for Sizzix.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I have so many of them. I could, buy stock in the company right now. Okay.
And the company is sponsoring the event. They are
No.
going to have some machines there so you guys can play even when you're not in a workshop.
And that'll be amazing.
I'm
Okay,
going to pop
so
out of here so that she has a bigger screen, but I will put comments in for you guys while she is doing her live.
all right. Okay, so this is the die that we're talking about today from Sizzix. This truck die is just beyond cute. It is so adorable, and I just absolutely love it. It has this camper right here that goes with it, and that is adorable too. I have this, and I've already done a project with this. I wish I could have done them both, but like I said, I wasn't feeling good, but I at least got the truck die done. So I am excited to show you. All right, so this is what we are creating today. Let me turn this around, and then I'm going to tip it just so you can see all of the glory that is in this fun project. Isn't this too cute, Anne?
It is so
My
adorable.
goodness. It really, really came out good. So, Eileen, I hope that you are.
I love it. How large is that truck die? I mean, like inches. Is it
Yes,
like 10 inches?
it is. I will let you know that right now. It is about 7.
Okay.
It's about 7 inches long. And you've got both sides of it. So it's about, I don't know, 1.5 inches wide this way. But this is just so full of fun. And you could take this apart, not even do the centerpiece, and create just the truck. You could throw some candy in there for, your dinner party or something that you're hosting, something for the kids to play with. But yeah, this is really, really a fun die. So I'm glad that I got to use it, and I'm glad that I got to share it. Hi, Sharon.
It's a perfect
Good morning.
centerpiece.
Yeah, I love this. It came out so good. I'm so happy with it. The only thing that I would have done differently if I would have had time, aside from adding the camper on here, but I would have finished the backs of all of my stamped images, just for the simple fact that, it is a centerpiece. So you want the front and back covered. I did not do this on mine because I just didn't have time. But yeah, I hope you guys like that. It's so, so, so much fun. So let me show you real quick how I did this. All right. So
Sharon says she has a huge roll of that fencing. That does come in handy for a lot of projects.
It does. I have used this white fencing and different color fencings so many times in different projects because I absolutely love it. I love doing summer scenes with it and the whole shot. Okay, so the base of this, I used a canvas again, and I always say this, I am not an artist by any, means whatever, because, I don't paint or anything, but these canvases work great for a base. Absolutely great for a base. So this one, the one that I'm using today, is an 8x10. This one's a little bit larger, so I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that there was a difference. I didn't have a second one this size. So what I did to start was I covered this with the rolls of snow that you can buy. You know what I'm talking about, right, Anne?
Yep, like batting, but it's snow in the Christmas aisles.
Yeah, and you could use batting too if you had batting around. That would work perfect. So what I did was I took my base here and I covered it. Well, first I added a little bit of stuffing just to kind of give it some fluff. So I added a little bit of stuffing on top, and then I covered it with the sheet of snow cover. I don't know what else to call it. So I covered it, and then once I did that, I flipped it over and I added 4 legs. And the legs, let me see if I can do this without dumping this all the way over. The legs are under there. They are actually 1¼ inch square wood blocks.
Just to give it a little height.
To give it a little height. And I just, wrapped some cardstock around it for color. So once I did all that, then what I did was I put the fence around, glued it all in place, and then I set it off to the side. All right. So now we're going to get down to the fun, busy stuff, right?
Of course.
Of course. Okay, so you can see how large this die is. Those of you that have never seen a scoreboard, these dies are huge. And that's why Eileen can make such fabulous things with them, because they're so big. I know you guys can't see it too much. You can't see it at all.
No, it's really hard. If you
it
put
is.
it at just the right angle, you can see where it cuts. But yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good, it's a good size. All right. So to get started, what we are going to do first of all is play with Anne's toner papers. I love these pages. I love them so much that I actually had to use a different design in my demo today because I used all my other ones that had that design. But I'm going to show you how to do a triple foil with this, and you're going to absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to separate my foils here. And the foils that I'm using, of course, are Therm O Web, because
they are the best.
They are the best. That's the only ones that Anne and I will use. All right. So on the truck, I used a different paper. Actually, I can show you the paper. Excuse me. Okay. So this is the paper that I actually used. Okay. But I ran out. So for this, we're just using this. And to start, what we're going to do, and this toner, the black toner paper. So I'm going to show you how to triple foil. Anne taught me how to do this in one of her lives recently, and now I can't get enough of it. It's just so much fun. Okay, so we're going to put the toner paper down. Let me see if I need to adjust my camera just a smidge. All right, whoops. There we go. That's better. Okay, you can see a lot more. All right, so we're going to take the toner paper, and the very first thing that we're going to do is add the Deco foil on top. So you want to cut it big enough that it's going to fit onto your toner paper, okay? All right, so this is 6 by 6, and these come in sheets, and then they also come in rolls. What did I do? Oh, here we go. Okay, this is the red one that I'm using. So I had the roll for this one. So these come with 5 sheets that are 6 inches by 12 inches. So actually, if you're using 6 by 6 paper, you can get 2 out of 1 sheet. So that's awesome. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your toner paper, or your foil, sorry, and stick it on top of the toner paper, and then you're going to put it in a carrier sheet. Okay. I use parchment paper just because that's what always worked best for me. I know Anne uses copy paper, so just follow the directions of what Therm O Web is telling you. They also have carrier sheets too.
I think it depends on your laminator, because one time the parchment paper got stuck in my laminator. I had to take it apart.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen with copy paper. So I think it just depends on which laminator you have.
Yeah. I know. Hi, Dorothy. I know Dorothy had issues too with her laminator, I thought.
Yeah,
where her
so
paper cut
you
stuff.
just got to test it. I mean, thank
Yep.
goodness my laminator was fine, but
Yeah. But you know, a laminator, $20 Walmart. They're inexpensive. This is a hot laminator. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the sheet that I have here. We're going to put it in to the machine just like that. And then we're going to let it run its course through. Sorry. Ugh, this stuff is horrible. All right. So we're going to run this through, and this is going to be the first thing that the first foiling that you're going to be doing. Okay. So I'm just waiting for it to come out. That is the worst part of this because I get so impatient and I want it right now. But let me see. Oh, nope. That's going to be nice and pretty. All right. So I'm going to set that off to the side here for just a second. I really need a bigger table.
yeah,
and a
and
bigger
you're at
craft
home.
and a bigger craft room, and but I'm grateful for what I have. Okay, so once you've done that and you've ran it through, then what you're going to do is you're going to peel off
This is
this
the best
foil.
part.
It is. This is the absolutely best part. Now, let me see.
I can see it.
Can you?
Well, I
Okay.
can see the shine.
Yeah, it's hard to
It's
see.
hard to see the color, but we'll see it better when you do the black.
Yeah. Okay, so what you're going to do with this now is you're going to take this and you're going to set this aside and use this in another project. So you want to save this, hang on to this. Okay. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take the black toner paper, solid black, and you're going to put it back. You see all of this that's left over? Okay, so now we're going to put it back in the laminator, and you're going to get the rest of the foil that's left on here. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a sec. All right, so we're going to put this on. There's static going on here. Oh, geez. All right, so we got it on there. All right, make sure it's nice and straight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run this through again. So I'm going to put this back in my little laminator here. There we go. And then we're going to let that run through one more time, just so you guys can all see it again. It's so fun. I love the reveal. It's the best part. And those of you that are looking for different ideas with Eileen's truck die, Anne can put the link in for her Facebook page. She's got a fan group that has tons of ideas in there with the truck die. So make sure that you guys check that out. Okay, so this is the second foiling that we did, right? So we're doing 3. So this is the second one. And now we've got this. And I'm going to grab this little corner here and pull this off. And you will see that this has taken all of the foil right off of the carrier sheet, or not the carrier sheet, the plastic that it's on, right? And then you get this beautiful design. Now, I'm wondering, now that I'm thinking about this, is this going to work with the double one, Ann? Or with the
I can't see it.
Okay.
Are the circles blank? Are the circles black? I can't see.
I can't either. All right, we're going to try it.
If the circles are black, it will.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. So we're going to try this anyways. But well, let me run it through and then I'll explain what I'm talking about. Okay, so then you're going to take this and take a piece of green foil, and we're going to lay that baby down. Let me get this out of the way. We're going to lay this down and then put this back in. And, I didn't even think last night when I was putting everything together about using the different your different designer pages or papers to see if it was going to work with this particular design, what I'm trying to do. But if it doesn't, I will show you what it looks like because I've already die cut some. So let's see here. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Excuse me. All right, so now we're going to peel this part off. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, yeah.
It did. I just can't see. So you're going to have to hold it at a little bit different angle. Oh, there I can see the green.
Yeah. It is a lot more pronounced in the other paper because there was more openings and the design was a little bit bigger. But I will show you exactly what it looks like with those papers. Okay, so what you're going to do then, let me start giving you material list. So
and the piece that she just peeled off can be again put on to another piece of black to capture that.
Yeah, and then that will pull up all of this, which so you can get 2 bangs for your buck out of this, which I absolutely love. All right, so let me find all of my stuff here. Excuse me. All right. Now, let me get this up out of the way. Okay, so what you're going to need for this, now let me show you what it looks like. This is the actual paper that I used. Okay, so you can really see the red and the green just pop.
Because it's a bigger print, yeah.
Yes. So you can see it just pop off of there. I absolutely love this. Okay, I'm going to give you some tips right now. Okay, when you're doing the truck, you want to do, when you're die cutting, you want to do foil up and foil down. Okay, what I mean by that is if you're using paper that doesn't have a pattern on it, you don't need to worry about it, right? It'll go either way. But when you have something that has a pattern on it, when you go to put the truck together like this, okay, you want the opposite. So, because you're going to put the truck together like this, right? So you want it to be able to be seen on both sides. So that's why I'm saying one sheet you're going to do foil side up. When you die cut, the second one will be foil sides down. Now, for Anne's papers here, these were 6x6. Let me grab the die one more time. The papers were 6x6, right? Okay, so here is the size of the truck die right here. This is, I know you can't see it, but this is it right here, okay? So, excuse me. All right, let's do this one. Okay, so when you go to cut this out, you're going to have a 6x6 sheet. Well, a 6x6 is not going to, you can't just lay it on top and cut it out. Okay, you're going to end up missing these parts. So what you need to do, once you have your papers foiled, you're going to lay it on, and I just did it at an angle, just like this. And then I cut off this excess and cut off this little piece right here. And then I ran it through the die cut machine, and then it comes out perfect, just like this. Okay.
Oh, so great tip.
Yeah, you just want to make sure, because if you try to do it like this, you're missing the whole front end of the truck over here. So do it this way, guys. And it does fit, and it fits just fine. So you just have to cut it off. All right. So I wanted to point that out. Now, for the truck, you are going to die cut 2 of your foil pieces. And on this one, Eileen uses a lot of mat board. Okay. in her projects, because they are 3-dimensional and you want a little bit more sturdiness, right? I did not use mat board for this time. I used a chipboard, which is a little bit lighter, because I knew I wasn't going to be doing a whole lot of folding and everything like that where I needed it to be sturdy. So you're going to need, for this project, you're going to need your 2 foiled trucks, and then you're going to cut out 2 blacks, and then this is just a green. Okay, this is just a regular green cardstock. Now, I could have got away with just doing it, you know, like this, but I wanted the inside of my truck to be green. I didn't want it to be black. So that's why I added the 3rd piece. Okay, so right now we are going to, let me grab, there we go. We're going to cover all of this and put it all together. All right. Because the main thing that I want to show you is just how to use the die. The rest of it is just, the rest of the project is just fluff, you know, and you can decorate it any way you want. And also, if I'm not dead before Sunday, I will have the blog post up on our blog with all of the written instructions and step-by-step photos. Okay. All right.
Otherwise, it will be Monday or Tuesday, but she'll get it done.
Yeah, I'll get it up. May not be Sunday, but I'm going to shoot for Sunday. All right. So we're going to do the same thing with this 2nd piece. Glue these babies together. All right. So I'm just going to glue this really fast.
Now, is that black just cardstock?
No, this is the chipboard.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay. Gives it the strength.
Yeah. This is the chipboard, and it's sturdier. It's just a tad bit sturdier than our cardstock, right? So, you know, but as I said, I didn't want to use the mat board on this because I wasn't going to be doing a whole lot of folding, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we've got these now, and now we're going to add, and see, this would have worked just fine like this, but I did not want my inside black. I wanted it green because I love color, and that's what I did. So now we're going to add this 3rd layer. This is another reason why I did not use chipboard. Mat board, because it would have been way too thick if I would have tried to lay 3 layers on it. So this way I can use my Deco foil on one, and then the black chipboard, and then the green. And then you've got it all done inside, and it's going to be nice and pretty. All right. So we're just going to glue this one on real quick. All right. So that's what you need for this part of the truck. And then, as you can see, you've got your front and you've got your left and right, I should say. Okay. All right. So from here, then what you're going to do is you're going to take another piece of the black chipboard, run it through the die machine again. It has, the die has, what did I do at the box so I can show you? Okay, this is what the die, this is what comes in the box. So you've got the truck die, you've got a couple trees here if you want to use a couple of the trees. And then this is for the inside of the truck, this piece, and this piece also. I'm going to show you that in just a second. And then these are for the side, I want to call them bumpers, but I don't know what else to call them. So you're going,
yeah, bumpers, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you got those.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not either, right? So whatever these are called. And then these are your tire, and then the inside of your tire. Okay, so you've got all these pieces. This is the piece now that we're going to be working with. Let me turn that laminator off. Okay. So again, you're going to run it through on the black chipboard, and you're not going to cut it all the way through because you just want to score it. That's what that that particular part of the die does. It will, if you run it through a few times, it will cut it. So you don't want that. So what you're going to do with this, again, we're going to cover this in the green because I wanted the inside to be green. So let me fold this. Let's see, we're going to go this way. I'm going to fold it just a tad. Okay, and then we're going to glue this one down also. All right. So we've got that. And then we're going to lay this right on top. And then for this particular piece, you're going to only cut one of the chipboard and one of the green cardstock. Okay. And then last but not least, we've got our black pieces here. And I forgot to do a double piece with the green. So we're just going to leave it with the black because, yeah, nobody's going to see it. Okay, so this has little score marks on it too. So you're going to fold those score marks back. There we go. And then we're going to adhere them to the bed of our truck. Okay, so we're going to start with the one side here and put that on there. Let me, oops. Okay, let me make sure that I have it on there nice and strong. You can also, too, use red tape or, tape liner. All right.
Dry adhesive.
Dry adhesive. There we go. Because this is going to take a minute.
Yeah. It happens because you're live.
Yep. Of course. Of course it does. So we're going to try this one more time. Make sure we get it glued in there really good. And then what I like to do is I like to do the same side first and then go back to, oh, geez. And I chipped this one. All right.
So would that be like the tailgate, not the bumper, but like the tailgate of the truck?
Yes. No? It's the front and the back.
Right.
Of the bed.
Okay. Yeah. It's just completing it. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to right here, I'm going to have to fix this little piece because I did cut it all the way through when I told you not to do that. But that's why I'll show you how to fix it. There we go. So now we're going to do the same thing with this other side and glue these both on here and pray that they're going to stick. All right, so we've got this side done.
If they don't stick, it's just the beauty of Alive.
Yep. And we're not going to worry about it. And, it's also, too, you don't really see the inside of this bed because you've got it covered. Well, mine, I covered it with raffia. Okay, so then we're going to add these other two pieces right here on the end. I just want to make sure that they know how to put it together. Okay. I should have used tape. I'm so used to using glue and everything that I do. All right. Is it going to stick? Probably not. All right. We are going to pretend that it does. Because that's what we do here.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying, guys? You just kind of roll with it. If something comes up and it doesn't work right, you just roll with it and you do your best to, finish it off.
If you were doing this at home, you wouldn't be trying to complete the whole, you'd wait for it to dry and
exactly.
You'd give it time. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, I moved my camera. There we go. All right. So we are going to do this with a little bit of tape here. And hopefully that will hold. All right. So you're going to put these both on either end. All right. So let me move that out of the way. I'm sorry. Ay. Okay. So the bed of your truck is going to look like this. All right. So now you've got this done. So the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your Deco foiled trucks and you're going to glue this to the inside. Okay. So for this, I'm not going to wait by gluing it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of tape. And then what you're going to do is line it up. So you've got the back. There we go. And make sure that you leave room for the front and the back of your truck, but you're going to adhere it just like that. Okay. Super simple. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And we're going to line this up, and you'll see here that you want to line your inside right up with the bottom of your truck here. Okay, so now you've got your basic truck done.
I love that foil.
Isn't that just, oh my God,
This looks so cute.
It is so pretty. I love it. All right, so after you get that part done, then you're going to decorate. So for the decorating on this, as I said before, you're going to need, you're going to need 4 of your blacks. I have raffia sticking to my, oh heck, what did I do with my, oh, there it is. Okay, so you're going to use 4 of the blacks. You're going to cut out 4, okay, 1 for each tire. And then the glitter paper for this, the smaller circles, I just used a white glitter paper. And what we're going to do for that is we're just going to adhere those to the center of your truck. There's just a little bit of raffia going on here from, from my centerpiece. Okay, so we're going to stick these all on our truck. Okay. So just remember, you're going to die cut 4 of each. And this, you don't have to worry about, the sides being upright or downright. You don't have to worry about that with the tires. All right, so now we're just going to add the tires right there on top. And you've already got the cutout there, so there's no guessing. Eileen thought of everything, as she always does. I know, right? She thinks of everything. All right, so there's that one. And then we're going to do the same with the back. And you're just going to add those tires right onto your truck. All right, so now you've got that part done. Super simple. Okay, so now you've got what I call the bumpers because I don't know what else to call them. Now for these, you are going to want to cut 2 up and 2 down, okay, with the glitter paper. So we're going to put these on, and they're just going to go right over the top of the tire. I can't even talk. Excuse me. I probably should have put the other one there, but that's all right. It doesn't matter. And I will say this. If I were to do this again, which, I probably will make another one somewhere down the line, I didn't have any of the dark green glitter paper. So I used kind of like the lime green, but I would have definitely preferred a green more this color. I just think it would have looked better.
Otherwise, you could have taken your black toner paper and foiled it in that same color green.
Yeah.
And used that for those.
Yep. You could have done that too. Didn't think of it. Whoops. Let's put this one down here. But thank you, Anne, because you always think of everything.
No.
All right. So last but not least, we're going to add this little piece right here. Okay. So there you go. Now your truck is done.
So 2 of our favorite things, foil and glitter together.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had to have the glitter. Okay. So once you have your truck done, you're going to put that off to the side for a minute. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stamp out a Santa, a tree, and a snowman. This is actually from a Stamp Pendus set. You can use anything. This is just what I had on hand. So what you're going to do is you're going to stamp all of these, color them. I use my black Gina K ink, and then you're going to watercolor all of the images. I did not get a chance to do that. I apologize, guys, but I just didn't get a chance. And then what you're going to do is once you have this all watercolored, then you're going to take the Santa's Workshop here. And I stamped it here just because I wanted to see what it was going to look like stamped. But what you're going to do is you're going to stamp it directly onto your sign here once you have it colored. Okay. And then there's just a little Christmas stamp that I had, and I just cut that out, and then I added it to the side of my truck right here, just on the side there. Okay, so stamp, color, cut out. And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take toothpicks and you're going to start putting your centerpiece together. Okay. So we've already done the base and we've got the fencing all the way around. And then as you can see here, I took my little stamped images here and I added the toothpicks. And then I just stuck them inside there. And then added, the little sign was back here. And then I added some little miniature trees that I had and a couple little candy stickers there just because I thought they were cute.
So cute.
Yeah, right? And then for the truck, what I did for the truck was I filled it with some iridescent raffia. And, so it's because it's real glittery. And I stuck it down inside. And then I took these little tiny packages. This is what I used in my shadow box that I did 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got this. And then I just added a little bit of packages and some couple tiny trees. And then on the ends here, I added a little wreath.
Oh, so cute.
On each side, because I thought it's got to be seen coming and going. So we've got a wreath there. And then the last thing that I did was I took some of the plastic decorative snow and I sprinkled it all over the top of the cover. I see. There we go. All over the top there. And it's right on top of the snow cover that I had already put on. And then I took some of these little white snowflakes that I had, and I just kind of scattered them around on the inside. Just, kind of like this.
It's all the details that really make a project.
It is all the details. I say it all the time because my projects are always, pretty much detail oriented. So to me, it's got to have all the little stuff that makes it cute. And then back here, what I did with this is I had this, and actually this is stickers that I had. And then what I did was I had these little tiny bows. So I put some taller toothpicks, or you can use skewers, either one. And I glued them to the back of each of my bows here. Okay, you can see here. Okay. And then I glued this on the back and then the bow on the front. And so now you've got this little tiny, banner for the back of it. And it just makes a super adorable, adorable centerpiece.
I love how you have the fence opened in the front, too.
Yes. Yes. Because for me, that means that it's open to come in.
Welcoming.
If you were to go, to a fancy truck that was all decorated with Christmas, it's just like an opening to come in and play. So there you go. Now, I will tell you also with this, Eileen had a house a few years ago. Do you remember that, Anne?
Yes.
Her house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she had a house that was probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches tall. And I did something similar with that. I created a centerpiece out of it. I put some stickers and stamped images in there. And I believe, I'll have to check, but I think I might have done a live on it. If I did, I'll put the link in so you guys can see that one too. But there it is. It's just this adorable truck with Anne's beautiful foil papers. Look, I love that.
I know. It just makes it pop.
Yeah, because originally, I told you originally that I just did it in the red. And it was just missing something. I didn't know what. So then I had to do it another way. And I'll tell you guys a little secret too on this. I had already created one of these sheets of paper before for another project, and I had forgotten how I'd done it. So I called Anne frantically and said, "Help! I can't remember how I did this." So she just reminded me how to add the 3 foiling techniques on, so you get this beautiful, 3 foil project. Love it. So there you go.
I love it.
Thank you. It is just adorable, and if you don't want to do adorable, you could take the same, truck and everything, and you could do it. I could see it with, like some blue and silver ornaments all over the base, and do the truck and kind of like a fancy vintage old-fashioned kind of Christmas. That's another way that I thought about doing it too.
That would be cool too.
Yeah, but this is just awesome.
Because you could foil the truck.
Yeah.
With okay. So you could foil some paper and do a second foiling on black and just kind of etch into it for a vintage truck.
There you go. That would be pretty.
That would be cool too, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to switch my cameras. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Well,
so there we go.
I had the advantage while she was doing this that I could turn my microphone on and off so I could cough to my heart's content. And so I hope if I missed turning it off at any time, I apologize.
Yeah, no, I did that actually last week when you were doing yours. Because I was, nobody wants to hear us coughing and hacking up a lung,
Denise says she needs to pull out her truck die again. Yes.
Oh.
All of Eileen's dies are timeless.
Yes.
I mean, you can use those over and over for so many things. Now, I wanted to show, I'm not sure if Sharon is still here, but she said she had problems getting foil to foil the entire piece.
Yeah.
And it could be sometimes the pattern. Like if you take
yeah.
like this pattern here from my set, while it foils very nice, a lot of these little tiny lines are so fine.
Yeah.
They don't pick up all of the foil. Or this one did pretty good, but you can see like the fine lines on there.
Yeah.
It doesn't it doesn't. So if you're having issues, you want a bold
Oh yeah.
print, because then you're going to get, well, here. Then
Yep.
you're going to get a bold
That's
foil.
gorgeous.
Okay. And then this one here, I've used it for something. This one is one that was double foiled, you know. So I
Yep.
had taken and foiled this pattern in purple and then put it on the black toner and then went over it with the pink.
That's
But
gorgeous.
if you're having issues, go with a bolder print to get results and be happy. You know, I mean, that's going to be your best bet.
And I'm thinking too that it might have something to do with the laminator. Because
Sometimes
if the laminator is not hot enough, it's not going to pick up that foil.
Well, and
So,
I heat mine for like 15, 20 minutes, even after it's turned on.
yeah.
You know, and the green light comes on like after 5 minutes. I always wait 15, 20 minutes before I put anything in there.
I always start mine before we start the live and whatever, because then that way I know it's nice and warmed up and it's nice and hot and, you know, it's ready to rock and roll. So it, you know, there's a couple things there, Sharon, you know, tips that Ann and I shared. I don't know. Oops. I don't know what else it could be. I just, you know, unless it's bad foil.
Well,
Then you're not.
or the what you're trying to foil isn't toner.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Because it's not
all cardstock and paper that is black and white is done in toner.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not a toner, it's not going to pick up at all.
Yeah, it has to be specific toner paper.
Yeah, just because it's black and white doesn't mean it's going to pick up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And somebody else had a question I wanted to answer. Let me see. You talk for a second while I look for it.
Okay, so you know, guys, this is Anna and I's last live for, well, not forever, because we're just gluttons for punishment. No, it's because we love you guys so much that, you know, we want to spend time with you. So, but we also need a break. So I can
It's the holidays.
yeah, excuse me. I told my husband, I said, this just figures because it happened at the beach. You know, when I was on vacation and enjoying my time, and then I got this. So, you know, it is what it is. But we will be back. Our next live will be on January 4th. And that one is going to be with Impression Obsession. We're going to do something with them. And then we have a whole bunch of new companies lined up for the next year. Stuff that we've not used before. So we're excited about that. We love all of our sponsors. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, we like to play with new stuff too. So,
and bring you a variety of projects.
Right.
You know,
exactly. Yeah.
I'm not sure what that other comment was, but I did catch that Dorothy said she hasn't retried her laminator since putting it back together. Dorothy, get it out. You're just going to be hooked.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I love foil. But and not everybody does, just like everybody doesn't love glitter. But I know.
Not love
but when you try it.
It's so addicting. I
is.
mean, yeah, well, ever since you showed the double and triple technique that I did not do, have never done before, and I've been using foils for years, that's all I want to do now is I want to do double. You know?
I can have my grandkids over and I can turn a laminator on and get out a stack of paper
Oh,
and
yeah.
foils. They'll just play. They have
Oh, yeah. Such a good time. So that is it for us. We wish all of you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. If I missed anybody, happy holidays. I think that just kind of rounds it all up, right?
It does. I'm not sure. I forgot to ask Lisa before we went live if she picked a winner for last.
I did not. Oh, God.
So we'll announce the winner for last week, just in a graphic.
Yeah,
and
I'll
then
put it online.
we will pick a winner, even though we're not going to be here next week. We'll pick a winner, and they will win a sampler pack of my papers.
Oh, there you go. So then you gotta be careful and foil and paper all over.
And yes. And I am not doing my live today because I am doing all the back end stuff to get the magazine totally done and out. And
all the
I don't know how many times I shut this off to cough today.
Yeah.
So
yep. Don't make me laugh because then it's it'll be a coughing feast. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think people think that we like live in the same town or the same house or whatever, but we don't. We live across the country from each other.
Lisa wouldn't survive here.
I would not.
Because right outside right now, okay, yesterday it was sleeting and ice and snow. We were supposed to get a foot. We only got about 4 inches, but under that 4 inches is glare ice.
Oh, see, yeah, no. I've driven in that a couple times. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not driving anywhere.
Nope. Would not do it again. Nope.
I mean, I drove home last night because I had a meeting. But it was 2 blocks away.
Yeah, no, I won't do that. I had told you about the one year that when my husband was teaching up and he was going up and down the hill, one year the pass, which is what we call the hill, was so slick that he ended up going down. Instead of going down this way, his car was this way and he was going down and he said there was nothing he could do.
Right, there isn't at that point.
Hope that everybody got out of his way and just so no, I wouldn't survive with all that cold.
But so Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy crafting. Dorothy's going to try some of my toner papers as incentive. We want to see what you make in the group.
Yes.
And we will be back here January 4th with 2 Facebook Lives with Impression Obsession.
Yes.
And until then, enjoy your families and enjoy this wonderful season that we're in.
Yes. And on top of all of that, don't forget to take some time to craft because it's good for your soul.
Yep.
It really is, guys. Take care. Have happy holidays, and we will see you next year.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye, guys.